I have witnessed every step of this process of globalization being institutionalized. India, like Brazil, wanted to negotiate the trade treaty. And I remember the ambassador of Brazil to the GATT at that time, the General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs, his name was Recupero. And Recupero said, the choice you're giving us is of a chicken who's about to be eaten being asked, what sauce would you like to be eaten with? Now that's the kind of choice that was given to Brazil and India. And in fact, in '91, Arthur Dunkel, who was the Director General of the GATT, came out and said, I've written the text, here it is, it's a take it or leave it text, accept it and stay within the trading system, or don't sign it and you will be cast out of international trade. So every country was forced to sign the WTO agreement in Marrakesh in '94. So in '94, many of us got together around the world to form the International Forum on Globalization. We organized the meetings in Seattle, and the ministerial meeting could not go through. And the beauty of it was citizens of the world and third world countries became one force against the bullying of the North in the name of free trade to take over our economies for their global corporations. This is not free trade, it's forced trade. And we exposed the forcing and the violence. Since then, WTO has never been able to recover. The Doha round was a limp round. I remember my ambassador was fighting hard, refusing to give in. And in the middle of the night, our Prime Minister got a call to tell Musoli Maran, our ambassador, to not resist more openings of the market, because otherwise, you might remember, Doha took place immediately after 9/11. And the slogan was, if you're not with us, you're against us. So if you're not with us on trade, you are part of terrorism. And that was the kind of blackmail that was used. Well, we have seen the results of globalization. In this short period of not even 2 decades, the model has collapsed. We have seen Europe collapse in front of our eyes. We have seen America collapse in front of our eyes with the Wall Street crisis of 2008. This economy is being kept afloat with our tax money. $16 trillion have been given to the banks to keep them alive. And sadly, countries like India and Brazil are also helping in the bailout. Now, I would imagine that the banks who have exploited us should not be getting helped at this stage. Our own people should be getting helped with the resources that are there. So globalization is dead. That globalization of greed would like to stay alive for a little while longer, and that's where the green economy language comes in. Okay, we destroyed agriculture, we created hunger, we took some seeds and destroyed the biodiversity. Now let's take all the seeds and all the biodiversity. Let's destroy the last peasant. Let there be no freedom. Let there be no life. But this is such an overreach because A, it is destroying democracy everywhere. B, it is destroying sovereignty everywhere. C, it is destroying the earth's capacity to provide everywhere. And everywhere people are rising for another model. On the streets of United States, the Occupy movement. On the streets of Europe, the Indignados. We are building an earth democracy movement. Basically saying, we are one humanity and we are part of an earth democracy. Your idea that you are the rulers, you, the 5 corporations that want to own water, the 5 corporations that want to own seed, 5 corporations that want to own retail of food, you cannot be the lords of this planet. This planet and this beautiful earth seeks freedom. The people of this planet seek freedom. And we're going to work together to defend life and freedom in all kinds of ways. And just like the WTO is dead, we should not imagine that some of these giant corporations that are wanting to grab the entire planet's resources will not die when they can't grab these resources. It's like a cancer cell. A cancer cell can only grow if it continues to be a parasite. But when your body becomes healthy, there's a regression. Cancer can either grow or regress. Corporations have become a cancer on this planet. They can either grow, but when they're violating the limits of ecology and ecological sustainability, the limits of ethics and justice and social equalities, then they must be made to roll back through democracy. And when they roll back, they will shrink. There was an East India Company once upon a time that ruled the world. They ruled India. They ruled 80% of this planet. Where is the East India Company?